You are about to watch a master at work. Someone who can't be matched. Amein.
I'm not your average American. Niggas see me and they swear that they see me. They look like my name is Milton in Maryland. It's not a ritual, but I go dig in my deal just so we can pull up and bury them. Making the traffic, I'm whipping up fish scale. Got my water that hurry.
Bro, but what about that motherfucking storm that Tampa Bay is having right now, bro? That shit. I'll tell you that right. Shit. Bro, they got a category 4 storm, my nigga. Category 4, my nigga. That shit got up to 150. Hold up. 160. The wind is 160 miles per hour, bro. That shit gonna destroy them niggas. God damn. And they just had a hurricane like literally like not too long ago. Wreck that shit, and then they get this on top of it. So, bro, whoever Biden gonna have to definitely help these niggas out for sure. Hold on. He's got an evacuation zone because of how bad it's gonna be, bro. Is it Tampa? It's Tampa, not Tampa. Tampa Bay? I think it's Tampa. Hurricane, what the fuck his name is? That nigga name is? My niggas is gearing up, bro. They already know. Niggas had to evacuate that shit, bro. Just had to evacuate that shit. That shit is crazy, bro. Crazy as fuck. That shit is brewing up in motherfucking what is that? Gulf of Mexico? Yeah, the Gulf of Mexico. They got video. Bro. This is posted 7 hours ago. An hour ago.
Meet the new standard in sleep. This is Pod 4 Ultra. It's not a bed, it's a revolution in the sleep game. Crafted.
First, storm surge is one of the strangest phenomena. I don't know how to say that other hurricane. Right. You know, be on my dick about that, bro. I don't know how to say it. But it can leave the largest bodies of water like Tampa Bay totally dry for a period of time. Storm surge is when a hurricane or storm pushes water towards the coast of triggering floods. This shit,
we begin our report with a blunt warning to thousands of Floridians that they should evacuate before Hurricane Milton makes landfall. Tampa's mayor told residents Monday night, quote, if you choose to stay in
damn, look at that traffic, bro.
one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die. Milton is expected to make landfall as early as Wednesday night. President Biden has postponed his trip to Europe and Africa to stay in the States and monitor conditions.
That nigga, what the fuck he gonna do? Get him $800 like he did to fucking.
I've also surged thousands of federal personnel on the ground across the southeast already and deliver every available resource as fast as possible. And my priority is to increase the size and presence of our effort. And as we prepare for another catastrophic storm about to make landfall.
National Hurricane Center says Milton, currently a Category 5 storm, could be one of the most destructive on record for the Tampa Bay area of Florida. The city has not been directly hit by a major hurricane since 1921. The area is particularly vulnerable because of the risk of storm surge, which forecasters predict could reach up to...
Bro, 15 feet. 15 feet, bro. What the actual fuck, bro? They're fucked if they get, bro. If you're in the Tampa Bay area and you're thinking about staying there and like ride it out through and stuff like that, that is the dumbest decision you ever can make. Cause it's finna be, the estimate is 15 to 10 feet of water, my nigga. Are you serious, G? There's no way in hell that you're sitting there, bro. There's no way, bro.
At 15 feet in some areas, that means not even the second story of your home would stay safe or dry. CBS News correspondent Nicole Valdez joins us from Fort Myers, Florida, an area south of Tampa that is also expected to be hit hard by the storm. So are the people listening, Nicole, to those orders that are coming to evacuate?
John, good evening. Most people are.
See, but why? I wonder, why does it ever take so long? Like, does it just, like, take a minute to transport or
In fact,
shit?
here in downtown Fort Myers, they were told to get out as of yesterday. And the businesses you see here are just some of the many that have now been not only boarded up and piled with sandbags along their entry.
What the fuck is that gonna do? It's 15 feet, my nigga. What the fuck is that supposed to do?
But actually, some business owners using spray foam to try to fill in as many gaps as possible to keep that storm surge out. We're talking a possibility of up to 12 feet of that here in downtown Fort Myers alone. Sadly, we all remember what storm surge can do here in Fort Myers. Hurricane Ian destroyed dozens of homes all the way south to Fort Myers Beach and Sanibel Island just over 2 years ago. It's a storm that so many remember still today, and it's really what is making so many take this storm seriously. And of course, we had Hurricane Helene just about 2 weeks ago. So thankfully, that is sort of the fuel to the fire for those who have decided to take this seriously. But of course, there are some who are choosing to stay behind. We met one woman on Sanibel Island earlier today, and here's why she says she's not leaving.
We know that we're staying, and we know that the officials know that we know they're not going to be there. We don't expect that. We don't expect them to be there on our beck and call. I'm not going to sit in a shelter. I'm not going to sit in a hotel, motel. I think that's great if people found places to go and they wanted to evacuate and friends they can stay with. But this is where we want to stay.
Which is a dumbass decision, because that can lead to y'all death. Like, unless y'all got hella sandbags, like at least like 5 feet of sandbags covering y'all, what you call it, bro? I highly doubt that you could protect what you got going on, bro. Like, what the fuck? I don't think that was a good idea for you. Appreciate you for the follow, yo. Was it Bree? That's it, or Bay? My bad, Bay. ARU1. Appreciate you for the follow, yo. But, bruh, that shit is stupid as fuck. Like, you're talking about 15 feet of water. What the fuck? And y'all got alligators, I think. I'm not sure if they do, but I think they have alligators. That shit is scary.
Now, John, curfews are in effect tonight for both Fort Myers Beach and Sanibel Island. We have curfews in effect there starting at 10 o'clock tonight. So anyone found driving around or outside after that time could potentially be arrested.
Wow, that person who's staying behind. Tell me, Nicole, what else are officials doing to prepare? They've issued the warnings, they got the curfews. What else are they doing?
Well, of course, you've got the personnel, the equipment ready. We were with the sheriff's office just yesterday who told us about the equipment and the vehicles that they have essentially prepped, fueled up, and ready to go to respond as soon as it's safe to do so. But as you just heard Bridget mention there, she recognizes that deputies are not going to be able to respond to 911 calls. The sheriff of Lee County, Carmine Marcino, told me that much yesterday, saying once they see winds exceeding 45 miles per hour, they pulled their deputies off the streets. And he said, we're not coming to rescue you until the storm passes.
Damn.
Nicole Valdez in Fort Myers, Florida. Thank you so much, Nicole.
That motherfucker's
in
blowing
other parts
up. Look at that shit. Hold up. Look at that motherfucker. Look at that shit, bro. Oh, hell nah. They tweaking if they think they about to stay back with that motherfucker. Hell nah. Bro.
Nicole Valdez in Fort Myers, Florida. Thank you so much, Nicole. In other parts of Florida, the storm is hitting areas where many are still trying to recover from Hurricane Helene. CBS News correspondent Jonathan Bigliotti is in St. Pete Beach, Florida.
And John, good evening to you. This community was in the middle of cleaning up from one hurricane when it was forced to drop everything and evacuate because of another. You're looking at the contents from people's homes stacked 2 stories high. Across this area for miles, you'll find smaller mounds like this. As Hurricane Milton barrels down, one of the biggest concerns, not just storm surge, which could reach 15 feet, but also the incredible wind capable of picking up all of this debris, turning it into deadly.
It's a thing, bro. Like that, bro. The way the 15 feet can literally, where my mouse is, that can literally be how high the water is. Like that's literally 15 at least. This nigga at least probably like 5'9", 5'10", 5'11" possibly, but maybe 6 feet. I don't know, but at least 15 is probably like same height as this shit right here. Same height or a little bit taller, if not, bro.
Projectiles. The mayor here in.
But the max you can do, I'm sorry, keep up. The max you can do for yourself, like for yourself and for your house or whatever, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, try to barricade best side of your house, bro, as best as possible, so I won't seek in your house to be semi-safe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen people in metal plates, but don't stay there. Don't take that risk of staying there, because if you get trapped, my nigga, that's 15 feet. Like, that's 15 feet of water. That's a dangerous ass decision, like.
Tampa saying this was their #1 priority to remove all of this debris, but time ran out. Resources have been stretched thin. About 3 million people in this area under a mandatory evacuation, and many of them are heeding those warnings. I-75 bumper-to-bumper traffic at sometimes as people have been evacuating. You have Tampa International Airport, which closed today. Orlando announcing it will close tomorrow. Officials say now is the time to leave if you've not chosen to evacuate yet. John?
Jonathan Bigliotti in St. Pete Beach, Florida. Thank you, Jonathan.
You can turn something like this into
That shit is crazy.
this in just seconds.